On today's episode of the Bootstrap Biz Advice Show, I'm going to take you behind the scenes and show you exactly how I create website preview videos using a combination of Canva and Screencast-O-Matic. This is a fantastic way to show off your website designs or anything in your business to your Instagram audience using video. This is something simple that I do every time I finish a Squarespace website. People love it and it helps me generate leads for my business. So I think you're really going to enjoy this video. If you like this style of video, let me know in the comments and I will teach you more ways that I market myself online through this YouTube channel. If you would like access to my VIP vault, which is my epic resource library filled with cheat sheets, checklists, tutorials, and even stock photos for free, go to LaShondaBrown.com or click on the link in the description. Without further ado, let's hop in. So there are a few pieces that go into creating a website preview video that I use on my Instagram feed. That is the Canva thumbnail that I use in the video and I use on Instagram itself. Then we have the video itself, which I create using Screencast-O-Matic. And then I have that little screenshot of the website that you see on the laptop. And so those are the three elements that I use every single time I create a preview video so that it is consistent. So I'm actually going to create a website preview video for April Lewis at aprillewis.com, and I'm going to take you step by step by step. So the first thing we're going to need to do is to create the thumbnail. Now I use the thumbnail itself in the video so that when I have to search on Instagram to choose a thumbnail, the resolution is nice and nothing gets cut off and everything looks beautiful. So you need to do that separately. So in Canva, I have a template that is 2160 by 1216. 2160 by 1216. I'll put that in the description if you want to create one the exact same size. And this was actually created in Canva 1.0 because I've been making these for so long. So that's why the interface looks the way that it does. So what we'll do is we'll just duplicate this design and we will delete these elements and we'll start to drop in the elements of our own. So I uploaded this image of April that I'll use as the background. And then I'm just going to click and drag that. I love the placement of her and the laptop, so I'll keep her there. And now we need to go get the screenshot of her website. So I'm going to click over to aprillewis.com and I have a Chrome extension installed called full page screenshot. So I'll click on that. And I want it to capture the whole page. And so this is a really easy way to do those website screenshots. This is actually a screenshot of another site I'm working on. So I'll go ahead and delete that. And then we'll capture the full page. So if you ever wondered how web designers do it, this is a wonderful way to get a long screenshot of the websites you make. So full page screenshot is the name of that extension. So we're going to go ahead and save that. We'll hop back into Canva and we'll upload that screenshot, and that's what's going to go on the laptop. And I'd like to do the full screen so that I can see more of the website design on the laptop itself. So once that uploads, let's see here. We'll drag it down here and drop that on the laptop. And so we'll move it so that you see the header. There you go. So the last thing I think I want to do is typically I would put the client's logo at the bottom, but April uses her name as her logo, her signature. So we'll do both. And I'm actually going to keep that there so I can have an idea of where to put it. So I'm going to make her little signature kind of the beginning Do that. And then we'll just type out April Lewis. But typically I would use a single line version of the client's logo. Make this a little bit smaller. There we go. All right, perfect. So then we're going to download that screenshot and save it on the desktop. And so that's how I create my thumbnails on Instagram. And I have gone through so many different processes to figure out, okay, do I need to do that multiple image upload or however? The best way to do it is to import it into Screencast-O-Matic, which I'm going to show you how to do that. All right, so that's the first step. So we got the screenshot, we use that to create our thumbnail in Canva, and now we need to record the video itself. So what we'll do here is we will close this out, we'll pull up the website, and then what I would do is I'm actually going to open up Screencast-O-Matic and start to record her video. So we're going to press pause on the tutorial part, and I'm literally going to record a walkthrough of her website. Okay, so funny thing, friends, I realize this is super meta. Taking a screen cap of a screen cap tool is actually pretty hard. So I did some screenshots of Screencast-O-Matic so that you could see the behind the scenes, then you could see the actual video, and then we could hop back. So this is actually way more complicated than I thought it was going to be, but I hope this helps. So as you can see, you will see a little pop-up screen that shows you exactly what you want Screencast-O-Matic to capture. I always select screen, then I select full screen, and then under narration, I select my microphone. I happen to use a blue snowball. Feel free to use whatever mic you want. I'll put the link to the snowball in the description. It works well for me. I just plug it into the USB port on my laptop, and I think the audio quality is pretty good. So that is what you're going to see before you hit the record button. Once you hit the record button, you will start to record both your audio and your video at the same time. When you capture both of those, then you throw in your thumbnail and you throw in your music, and that is how I create the video itself. So now we're gonna hop in and record April's website preview. Okay, friends, I have gone to great extent to try to show you exactly what I do. We are now using Zoom to record the screen recorder. So hopefully this works out for you all, and you all can appreciate the hard work that went into showing you how to do this, and this is helpful for you in the long run. So what I did is I recorded the video and audio for the website preview using Screencast-O-Matic. And so I showed you what that little screen looked like, and then I hit the record using my snowball for the audio recording. Now you want to keep your video under 1 minute, and the reason why is because if it's less than a minute, you can upload the entire thing to Instagram, it'll autoplay, and your conversion rate will be a lot higher. So I have experimented with doing longer form videos and making people slide to play it. It just doesn't work as well. So if it is longer, I would encourage you to utilize IGTV instead and use that feature. But if you're going to post it in your feed, keep it under a minute. So now that the video is done, what we need to do is we need to add our audio, add our music, and then we need to add that thumbnail that we created in Canva. So when you finish recording, you're going to see a pop-up menu that says options. And so we're going to click on edit. When you do that, you're going to see where it says your narration, and you're going to click the plus sign and add some background music. Now, me personally, I use the same music all the time, and I utilize the site Artlist. Okay, so this is what Artlist looks like. Artlist is a music library that my husband uses for all of the videos that we produce for work. And it's really the best music library that I've seen that's reasonably priced. So you pay $200 a year and you can download however many audio recordings that you want. So if you are using audio frequently in your business, this is the best way to do it because those fees add up. These are also royalty-free songs. So we love Artlist. We use it all the time. If you don't have the budget for Artlist, you can utilize YouTube's audio library instead. And these are either absolutely free recordings or free if you shout out the creator. So just go to youtube.com/audio library/music and it will bring you to the audio library. You can also get here from the Creator Studio. So either way, if you don't have the money, if you really need to bootstrap even your music, then I would utilize YouTube's audio library. If you want really good royalty-free music, then I would use Artlist. And I'm going to put my husband's refer a friend link in the description so that if you use his link, you'll go ahead and get 2 months free on Artlist. So that's pretty cool. All right, so that is where I get my music. I use the same music recording on all of my website previews. Feel free to switch it up every time if you feel like it. It just makes my life a lot easier. Alrighty. So what we're going to do is click that plus sign and we're going to add our background music. I've got mine saved on the desktop, about 90 website preview music. And so it's going to import that audio file and it's going to handle all that for you, which I freaking love. Again, my husband creates videos for a living, but I really don't want to bother him for Instagram stuff. So this is a very simple way for me to create my own videos. So I'm gonna turn the cursor off so you don't see that little yellow circle there. And then what I wanna do is find a point in the video to add that thumbnail that we made on Canva. So let's see here.
Beautiful pop-up that appears when you come to her site every couple of weeks that captures leads for her email
let's
list.
see what is a good spot to do it.
Squarespace's built-in promotional pop-up to design this, and we absolutely love it. Another feature of her site is we pop-up to design this, and we absolutely love it.
So maybe around 26 seconds, it seems to be a good place to just throw in that image. And again, we're throwing in the image so that when we upload it to Instagram, we can toss it in and have a beautiful thumbnail on our feed. That is literally the entire point. Otherwise, you would have to take a point in the video and use that for your thumbnail. So we're going to click on the image button. Use an image from the clipboard, nope. And we're going to pull up that thumbnail that we saved. And it creates that overlay image, and then we want to resize it. So we're just gonna click and drag that sucker until it completely covers the video itself. Let's see here. And so we're just gonna pull it to the side and stretch it over the video. And friends, that's literally it. That is how I do it. So you can see here that it does a nice little overlay and then it goes back to the video itself. Super profesh. So all we need to do is click done. And then we're going to save the video. The other thing, and this is so quirky guys, but it's the truth. The other thing that I love about this process is it exports it as an MP4. So I've even tried to use Windows Movie Maker, and because that's a Windows file and I have an iPhone, I would have to convert the file. So if you export it as an MP4 from Screencast-O-Matic, then you have it exactly as you need it to put it on Instagram if you happen to have an iPhone. So I'll just name it April Lewis Preview and publish it. And that's literally it. So again, you can use this technique for any type of preview that you want to do for your business, just to show people an example of what you do on Instagram, adding the music, showing them behind the scenes of what you're doing, showing off your work at the same time. It is a great way to generate an income via Instagram. And by using Canva and Screencast-O-Matic, it makes it so flipping simple. So I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please, please, please click and subscribe to this channel, because I make a point to create videos that help you to grow your biz without breaking the bank. So make sure if you love this video that you tell me that you loved it in the comments, and I'll make some more content just like this. So until next time, ta-ta for now.